All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Virtual Tour Tuesdays, a new thing we're going to be starting for our Upward Bound Tea at 10. Every Tuesday will be a new virtual tour. So if you want to see a specific college on a virtual tour, just let us know and we will do a sort of guided tour virtually and post it live on YouTube. So today, because we're still kind of catching up from the colleges that we were supposed to visit last week on our spring break. We did some last week, but there was one we didn't get to, and that was Alfred University. And so today we're going to be taking a tour of Alfred University. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. See our live YouTube video first. Just making sure that's coming up. All right. And sweet. So here you see Alfred University's website, alfred.edu. I'm going to get this out of my way. We are going to search for a virtual tour. We've done this before. We encourage you all to do these virtual tours on your own as well. There's a lot of great videos that you can watch that we won't be doing here. But we encourage you to check them out on your own as well. So Alfred University, as many of you know, my wife also works for Alfred University. It's a beautiful campus in Allegheny County, New York. It's about an hour, a little better than an hour from Warsaw, about an hour and a half from Batavia, and it's directly across the street in Alfred, New York, from Alfred State College. If you recall from our video with Alfred State College's virtual tour, Alfred University also has a SUNY program that you pay tuition at the SUNY rate as well. Maybe if we have time at the end, we can do a little looking into that as well. But for now, we're going to just take a look at the virtual tour. Okay, so here you see Alfred University sits up on a hill. So does Alfred State. Alfred is down in a valley, down in Allegheny County, and each college sits on a separate hill, so they overlook each other. Again, very pretty campus.
Welcome to Alfred University. Located in Western New York, we are a small private institution, home to 1,800 undergraduate students.
So I don't know that you all can hear the audio there. So I'm going to not use that audio. And I'm by myself here for a few minutes. Christina should be joining us in a little bit, but she was helping another student with a virtual tour. So kudos to Christina for that work, and hopefully we'll see her soon. So Alfred University, here you see you're overlooking this beautiful valley, some athletic fields in the background, just a really nice place. We'll first take a look at their athletics. So this is their gymnasium, pretty nice basketball courts. As you can see, there's a nice track around the outside. So many students really love to go for a run there during the wintertime. And I believe you can run around that track. A lot of colleges will have that for you to use, but here it is at Alfred University. They have a beautiful, look at this gym. Wow. It's gorgeous. It's clean, lots of machines, scales so you can monitor your progress. Oh, and some hand sanitizer. Can't forget the hand sanitizer. Or maybe you just want to act like you are working out, like this young lady here who seems to be on her phone. You know, but she's on a bike, so it's working for her. Here we have Harrington softball field. So softball is one of the D3 athletics programs at Alfred University. Nice field. There's the college in the background. We have another look at a different gym. This is the Galanis Family Arena. This is where they actually play the men's basketball games. I've actually attended games there against Alfred University. Plays in a league with a lot of other private colleges. I know Nazareth, St. John Fisher play against Alfred. Here's another gym. Beautiful. I promise you, art students, we will be done with this athletics and then find out just how much artistic stuff is at Alfred University, because there is a lot. I know it seems like a lot of sports ball here, but there's some soccer fields and the football. Football is actually a big sport at Alfred. A lot of the students love going to those games. They don't actually have a hockey team, so football is where it's at for the student engagement. Okay. And there's lots more photos there. There you see the women's softball team, men's basketball, men's football, women's basketball, men's lacrosse, team room, men's and women's swimming and diving, women's lacrosse. There's an open gym where students can just go utilize the facilities, women's soccer, women's volleyball. There's that indoor elevated track from the top view. That's pretty cool. And their pool. So really nice athletic facilities. Something I would say about all of these athletics is that is one piece that really adds to your college community. So whether you like sports or not, maybe you like attending games because it's with your friends and, you know, you don't pay any attention or maybe you read a book, but you just like being with friends. And it's a really great place to do that. Okay. So as I said, Alfred University is primarily an arts school. They are known for their arts degrees, performing arts, and fine studio arts. So we're going to check out the Marlon Miller Performing Arts Center Theater. All right. We'll see how many times it gives me that notification that it wants me to sign up for a degree at Alfred University. So this is the Marlon Miller Performing Arts Center. Marlon Miller has 2 theaters in it. It's a soundproof private, they have soundproof private practice rooms, costume shop, dance hall, and ensemble. And I think we're going to take a look at some of those things right here. So these are panoramic photos. This is the costume shop. You see all the fabrics, students working on designing costumes using the mannequins or the dress forms, probably preparing for a production. That's very cool. Nice big open space. Beautiful auditorium. Look at that. Nice grand piano someone's playing at, maybe taking a private lesson. A beautiful auditorium. Great acoustics. Here we have a production in the Smith Theater. There's a chorus performance. More of the costume shop. They're working on a headdress. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a peacock. Not a peacock. I'm sorry, a pheasant. I swear I'm an outdoorsman. So this is the dance studio, big open area. I remember seeing this and being so impressed, like made me actually want to dance in this room. A little freaked out by the mirrors, but you know, that's what you do if you're a dancer. Just wasn't for me. I liked, you know, jamming out to the view of the valley with all those trees there. Next, we see a snapshot of the jazz band. There's the control booth, scene shop. So these don't look like artists, they look like construction workers, right? But that's part of theater. Stagecraft is a big piece of putting on a production. Many of you are already aware of that because you choose to get involved in your drama club. Maybe you don't like to act, but instead you get involved with this stage crew, do good work there. So this is the chorus performance, formal dance show. That's pretty wild. Mask making, that looks sweet. More jazz band. Love me some trumpet. Here's a production of Ash Girl. Look at that beautiful scene. Somebody did a lot of great work on that stage. The symphonic band, more of the control booth, and the larger jazz band performance, and a dance class. So your dance class may not just be for fine arts majors, but you may have a physical education requirement. And if you don't want to take sports, part of liberal arts, you are required to take physical education, and you might be able to do a dance class, which would be pretty neat. Right. So I am going to move on to Aid Hall. So Aid is the dining hall on campus. Real quick, I'm going to take a break and check our YouTube comments. Oh, beautiful. Hi, Raven. Hi, Tyler. Yes, as Becky said, feel free to ask any questions about the tour of the university. I'm going to go back to the tour. So Aid Hall is the all-you-can-eat dining hall. They feature 3 main entree stations, a salad bar, a sandwich station, a soup station, allergy-sensitive stations, and a dessert spot. It's located on the first floor of Aid Hall. The Midnight Express is a great hangout spot offering late night hours all week. And AU Fresh, Alfred's dining provider, focuses on using locally sourced ingredients and a variety of house-made items, including freshly made pasta from our authentic Italian pasta maker. That's pretty sweet. So there's Aid Hall. Let's take a look inside. All right. Nice long tables, join a lot of friends for lunch or dinner. There you go. I can't remember if we've eaten there. I think we usually eat at Alfred's State, but the food is pretty good. My wife actually brings home recipes from the Aid Dining Hall. I forget the last one she made. Oh, it was some sort of chili. Oh, thanks. My little assistant just informed me my phone was ringing. What the heck kind of chili was it? I don't know. It was served on spaghetti noodles. Chicago chili, maybe? Let me know if any of you have heard of Chicago chili. Help me remember what this dish was. It was interesting. I don't know if I particularly loved it, but it may just have been my wife's rendition of it. Anyway, I appreciated her cooking dinner that night. There we go. Next, we're going to stop in and see Barisi Residence Hall. My wife is the director of residence life at Alfred University, so I feel like I probably have all of these residence hall names memorized. I sure hear them often enough, especially now when she's doing Zoom meetings all day. So this is a really beautifully set up room. I would say, it's pretty typical. From my own visit experience, I think that maybe Alfred's residence halls, not to shoot them down, but they do tend to be a little smaller. But as you can see, there's plenty of living space and certainly can make it work. It's not the primary reason you're there either. Here is a room in Anne's house. I believe Anne's house is more of an apartment style setting. So here you see, you probably have your own bathroom, and then you would probably share a room with another person. This is probably it's either an apartment or part of a suite. My guess is the suite. The rest of the suite would be this door here, probably another bedroom. Or maybe a common area, because there's not a common area here. So Barisi Hall is one of 8 corridor-style residence halls on campus, offers a wide range of student housing from suites and apartment-style options to special interest and themed housing. And you heard my wife speak on a video about all of the different themed housing that Alfred University has. So I will refer you back to the expert in that video. There is a university-owned honors house, and resident assistants, RAs, live in each building and help foster, an atmosphere of individual and community growth. They help you connect and make friends. They might be the leaders that get your whole floor to go out for midnight pizza or to the dining hall for dinner together. Laundry facilities are free in I believe all of Alfred's residence halls. I personally absolutely love doing laundry at a college residence hall. My wife and I lived in a college residence hall for 6 years, and it's nice to have free laundry, but it's also nice because there's 6 washers lined up. You can do your 3 weeks worth of laundry all at once. It used to be my favorite 6 a.m. Sunday morning routine. Yes, Becky, it's Cincinnati chili. Thank you. It was basically like a garbage plate meat sauce on top of spaghetti noodles. I don't know if that's what Cincinnati chili is supposed to be, but it was decent. I'm going to check out some more of the photos. We looked at the panoramic photos, but here are some of the photos of folks hanging out in the residence halls, studying, laying on our bed, reading a book. I used to do that, and I'd fall asleep with the book on my face. You do you. Well, let me give you the actual names. So this is in Barisi Hall. This is in Oppenheim. This room is Anne's house. This is another Barisi Hall and another Oppenheim. So here you see that's probably kind of suite style. It's a really interesting living arrangement. So I think what Alfred does have is a lot of different types. So you want to get to know all of those residence halls. Maybe your college orientation would be a great time to sort of check all of those out. You probably will be making some selections there. Or it's possible you'll just be assigned to a room given the survey you complete based on your preferences. Here we have the Franklin Olin building. This is the main hub for the School of Business, the College of Professional Studies. This building has small classrooms, 2 larger lecture halls, computer labs, and a student-run coffee cart. That's pretty neat. Y'all know I love me some coffee. Put it up on my shelf. Cheers to coffee. The student to faculty ratio at Alfred University is 12-1. It's a pretty small ratio. I would say a lot of colleges might boast that, but I think you're really going to feel that 12-1 ratio at Alfred State because they have a total of 1,800 students. So everything feels very small and intimate. You get to know everyone at Alfred University. Average class size is just 18 students. As you advance in your program, obviously, that's with any college, any program usually, your class sizes get even smaller. Okay, so we're going to check out some of the photos in the Franklin Olin building. So here you see a business class, pretty small class, right? You're looking at 14 students in that class. Here's an athletic training class. This is about what the average class looks like. Might be held in a big lecture hall, but you see there's still only about 15 students there. Oh, that's pretty wild. These must be like athletic trainers or paramedic program. doing a Mercy flight training. That's pretty wild. Here we have the Olin Cafe. This is the student-run coffee cart. I absolutely love it. Oh, beautiful little study space. Get rid of my notification here. And we will move on from the Franklin Olin building. All right, the McMahon building. So this is home to the Inamori School of Engineering. Alfred has 6 different engineering majors. I think that's pretty incredible for such a small school. So students in those majors take classes in the state-of-the-art classroom and laboratory facilities housed inside McMahon. With more than half of the building comprised of labs, our students work side by side with faculty who are leading researchers in their fields, emphasizing on hands-on approach from the very first year of study. McMahon also houses our rapid prototyping lab where students work with 3D printing in plastic, powder, glass, metal, and ceramic. That's pretty wild. So a lot of you have 3D printed in plastic. They also have powder, glass, metal, and ceramic. Pretty awesome. McMahon also features the Center for High Temperature Characterization, a one-of-a-kind facility for testing material properties and performance under extreme conditions. My guess is that's going to be part of a ceramic engineering program. Pretty wild. Let's take a look inside. In our panoramics, here we have an X-ray lab. I don't think this is medical technology, guys. I think this is probably X-ray of materials. So maybe after they've tested the strength of a material, I'm taking a guess here, but I'm guessing after they've tested the strength of the material, maybe they can use an X-ray to check for stress cracks or something like that. You might want to ask more because I am no expert in that area. Powder process room. Wow. It looks like a pharmacy. That's incredible. All these high accuracy, that's a high accuracy scale. I know that. Looks like some pretty incredible equipment in here. It's impressive. I've actually never been in this room on a tour of Alfred, so really neat. This is the SEM lab. I have no idea what that is, I'll be honest. Looks like a very small lab. Somebody get brownie points for telling me what an SEM lab is. Who can look it up the fastest and comment on YouTube? What's an SEM lab, guys? So here we have a mud lab. How cool is this? Used to play with mud as a kid. Sometimes I still play in the mud. Although now I usually call it getting stuck in the mud, not just playing in the mud. But you know, tomato, tomato. So they're definitely making some mud. And I think the mud they're making is kind of analyzing mixtures of things for their different ceramics. Check out some of the photos. Oh, here we have 3D printing a ceramic pot. How awesome is that? Look at the powder in there. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Differential scanning. I have no idea what that means. Undergrad research. This is pretty cool. So you know how you guys do the Scholars Fair and you present posters? Here is an undergrad research forum. So these are actual undergrad students. Pretty incredible that you get to do this as an undergrad, and do this kind of research as an undergrad, because usually that kind of thing is reserved for master's degree students. So I would say that's pretty awesome. Here we have in the common area of the building, all of these are student undergraduate research posters. Pretty cool. Something to live up to, guys. Make your posters look this sweet. And here we have a wind tunnel. It's pretty neat. Okay. So cool stuff in the McMahon building with the engineering programs. Here we have the Alfred Ceramic Art Museum. Ooh. So as I said, very much an art school. And it ties into ceramics a lot. They do have the ceramic engineering, but they also have ceramic art, and they sort of overlap. I actually used to collect a Glidden pottery, which started at Alfred University and was then made in the town of Alfred, and a lot of students were hired to work at that factory. So ask me sometime and I'll show you some pictures of Glidden pottery from Alfred University. This is a visiting show. This would be an artist from the outside. They brought their work in, maybe connected to Alfred University in some way. It's possible we'll see some Glidden. That might be Glidden pottery. I doubt it though. There's a big sculpture there. If you've ever actually did a walking tour of Alfred University, you've seen a lot of art and ceramic art hanging all over the walls. The buildings are decorated with them. So, Ceramic Art Museum is a pretty new building, opened October 2016. It houses nearly 8,000 ceramic objects ranging from small pottery, shards recovered from ancient civilizations, to modern and contemporary ceramic art. This museum is used as a research and teaching facility for students, artists, and scholars, and collectors. Students gain real-life experience working in the Ceramic Art Museum or in other galleries on campus. Beautiful. Next, we're going to check out Harder Hall. So Harder Hall is home to the School of Art and Design. It's an artistic playground, they call it. This is a multi-million-dollar fine arts building, and it provides art and design students and faculty with a wide variety of highly equipped and spacious studios. Harder Hall and its studios are made up of 4 divisions: ceramics, sculptural and dimensional studies, drawing and painting, and photography and expanded media. Distinguished galleries and facilities include a kiln room, the Institute for Electronic Arts, the Fosdick Nelson Gallery, the Robert C. Turner Gallery, the National Casting Center, and much more. Pretty cool. So the School of Art and Design has consistently ranked among the top art and design programs, both in the United States and internationally. Pretty wild. Let's check it out. Hot shop. Oh, maybe I should go to Alfred University. I didn't know you could do blacksmithing there. Look at that. Oh no, glass blowing. Darn. Not so into glass blowing, more into blacksmithing. But I do think it'd be pretty cool to do some glass blowing. Look at that kiln. Wow, that's massive. So if you wanted to make a big old ceramic sculpture, you could fire it at Alfred University. Foundations room. Look, they weren't kidding with a spacious place to be creative. Ceramic studio space. Wow, look at that. I love all the natural light in the rooms at Alfred. Here we have somebody throwing a piece of pottery, a pottery wheel. See, each of these individual workstations are pottery wheels. And then we have glass blowing, drawing class. Oh, look at that. Who doesn't love a class outside? Studio space. Oh, there's the metalwork, but it's foundry metalwork. It's probably for foundations of a large sculpture. Ceramic studio space. This gentleman looks like he is maybe glazing a piece of pottery. Glass blowing studio, again from a different angle. Ceramic art. I don't know what that is. That's crazy. But it sure looks like it took her a lot of time, and I'm sure she has some really awesome vision. Oh, doing some very intricate work on a piece of pottery. Oh, there's foundations. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a jungle of art. Wild. You see some of the gallery, Harder Hall. You getting the idea that even though they had some nice sports fields, definitely an arts type school. Wonder what that is. Maybe a chair? Oh, no way. They have outdoor kilns? Sweet. And there's a couple of videos you can check out about the School of Art and Design. So, pretty awesome building, Harder Hall. Binns Merrill Hall, real quick, home to sophisticated biomaterials and glass engineering. Wow, let's check out those photos. Here we have an art history class, one-on-one time with a professor. Student studying renewable energy. Oh, wow, that's cool. You can blow neon glass. So the neon studio, this is for like neon signs you might see hanging up over, I don't know, whatever restaurant or business that uses a light up neon sign. And making the tubing, all the lettering for it. That's pretty wild. Pine Hill Derby. Who thought it was just for Boy Scouts or little kids? Some studio space. More studio space and the Inamori Museum. I take a quick break here to pop onto our YouTube videos. You guys are quiet today. Where's all these comments and questions? Bring them on. All right. We're next going to check out Perlman Hall. This is the home to the Division of Modern Languages, International Programs, and Instructional Technology. It offers state-of-the-art classrooms, office space for faculty and staff, and a language lab and video conferencing, and instructional technology capabilities. Study abroad opportunities are available to every student in every continent and range from semester and year-long programs to summer and winter term options. So your summer and year-long are going to be your longer ones, and then your or semester and year long are your longer ones. I'm sorry, I misspoke. And winter and summer are a little bit shorter term study abroad. Oh, come on. Who doesn't want to study abroad and go on a safari and photograph? I think those are cheetahs. Baby cheetahs? Leopards? I don't know what those are. Becky, you might have to help me out. That's a beautiful piece of architecture in France. Oh, no big deal. Just riding a camel in Morocco. Love me some study abroad. One of my biggest regrets from my college career is not studying abroad. Norway, that could have been my jam. I like the cold. And let's check out Canacadia Hall. Canacadia is actually a town near Alfred. So it's built in 1884. That's pretty old. Canacadia, a Seneca Indian word that means where the earth meets the sky. The oldest classroom building on campus and was originally the Alfred community's grade school. That's pretty wild. So it used to be a elementary school. It's now home to the Division of Human Studies, classes in history, philosophy, religious studies, and interdisciplinary art. So this I'm familiar with. This is Academic Alley. These are all the academic buildings that we've just talked about. And then right up here is the administration buildings and the entrance to campus. So back down this way. Oh, if you look close, you're going to see Alfred University over across the hill there. And Kanakadia Hall is where we're just talking about. All right, Powell Campus Center. So this is the student union. I remember buying some Girl Scout cookies here, I think. So sometimes you get community vendors that come in and sell their wares, Girl Scout cookies, maybe some jewelry. So normal bookstore, all your school supplies, your pens, your check out the section for art supplies. Lisa, I hope you're tuning in at some point here. Supplies, man. Sorry, guys. We just checked out the bookstore. Here's the Knight's Den. It looks like a little convenience store, basically, where you can get some food. And there's the student lobby. Lots of good space to meet up with friends. This is where a lot of your student activities are going to be based out of, clubs and organizations. Then we have the Career Development Center. This is where you might go to try to connect with alumni. Maybe you're looking for an internship and you want to reach out to some Alfred University alumni. It's a great way to start your search. They offer a wide range of personalized services for students, alumni, and employers. So this is where you go to start. And I would say you want to make friends with the Career Center at whatever college you go to. But that's a pretty beautiful building to be going and talking about careers in. I wish I did my career advisement in a building like that. Oh, Lisa, please. Do we have money in the budget to buy a building like this? There is the opposite side of that Career Center. King Alfie is a statue right in the middle. He greets you as you come up to campus. According to local legend, Alfred University is named for Alfred the Great, the 9th century ruler of southern England, who was a distinguished leader and thinker known as the Education King. Designed by one of our former sculpture students, the King Alfred statue in the center of campus holds a book representing learning, scholarship, and the law, and is inscribed with Alfred's motto, Fiat Lux, Latin for let there be light. King Alfred is frequently dressed up by students, most often at Halloween, sporting a pumpkin helmet. He's also regularly seen wearing students' club or sports t-shirts. Pretty cool. There is a better look at King Alfie. So majestic. And there is the quad. It's a nice green space to throw a ball or a frisbee around, lay out and read a book. We always try to point those out. You see there, students riding horses on campus. Alfred University also has a beautiful equestrian center. The Stoll Observatory, so you can take classes in astronomy and actually check out those stars. Maybe I should go talk to them about my Venus thing. Maybe they can confirm or deny. And if you thought it would be cool, you could bring your family to Alfred University and you could tour the campus on this bike. Pretty wild. Check out Main Street and then the Equestrian Center, and we'll be done. So there's your Main Street, Alfred, New York. I think this is really cool that they include this in part of their virtual campus tour, because personally, I think main streets of your college town are so important. You know, those businesses rely on student patronage, and students love just getting off campus, walking the town, going to the little coffee shops or bakeries or pizza joints. So pretty nice. It's about par, right? There's a Alfred pharmacy if you need some prescriptions. This is the Collegiate. My wife often talks about this. I think it's one of the most popular spots in town for students to go grab a quick lunch. I know a lot of professionals go there to get lunch together and connect, talk, vent, all of the above. The Collegiate is actually nicknamed the Jet. So if you're talking to an Alfred student and you say, do you want to go to the Collegiate? They're going to look at you funny. You want to say, want to go to the Jet and get a bite to eat? Yes, please. Okay, so last but not least, not last. I'm gonna try to run through these last very quickly because it's 10:45. So this is Foster Lake. This is actually not very near the Equestrian Center, but they lump it together because it's kind of rec activities that are at Alfred University. So Alfred University actually owns this lake, and students love to go up here and hang out. Here we have the indoor arena at the Equestrian Center. You can take riding lessons as part of your physical education requirement. You can board your horse here, and on either this is from personal experience because I've been here several times. On either side of this arena, you see that door that we're looking at right now, and then I'll turn us around through this door. There are stables, and I believe that they stable over 80 horses. It is just an absolutely beautiful facility. And they have an equestrian team. Here you see them competing in a, what was that? Doesn't say. Dressage, maybe. That looked like maybe a Western. Here we have someone putting on a parade collar. Here we have some aquatic testing maybe up at Foster Lake. Very, very sweet. Check out the Wellness Center real quick. So this is staffed by multidisciplinary team of physicians. This is where you can get all of your medical needs attended to, your wellness needs attended to, your mental health attended to. Check out the library briefly. Oh, that's a beautiful modern space. Chairs to sit and read a book, study, do some homework. And within the library is the Center for Academic Success, where you can go and get help, maybe for tutoring, help looking over your papers. And I think oh no, two more. Alumni Hall is where admissions is. Yay, admissions. Very comfy couches, some nice chairs. Our info sessions are always upstairs. Really cool atrium. I'm gonna make y'all dizzy. Here it is from the outside. As you can see, it's sort of on top of the hill. Here's our admission staff members, counselors with the mascot, little Alf. As you can see, they tend to be a fun bunch at Alfred University. Obviously, their colors are purple and gold. Here you see Interdisciplinary Arts Center, the Saxon Inn. So this is kind of a hotel. If your parents wanted to come spend the night, they could rent out a room in the Saxon Inn. Alumni Hall in winter. How gorgeous is that? How can you hate snow when it's so beautiful like that? I'm sure that will give me some comments. All right, and last but not least, the observatory. This is where your astronomy classes are going to happen. Looks like several different facilities, probably different telescopes. Encourage you to learn more about that. Those are not silos like you'd see on a farm. Those open up and a telescope pops out so you can look at the night sky. So if you're really not a morning person, you might want to consider that astronomy class because they probably usually happen at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Sometimes maybe even in the middle of the night. Let's say there's a meteor shower. Your professor might ask you to show up for class at midnight or 2 a.m. or who knows. But if you want some kind of excitement in your life, that might be where it's at Alfred University. All right, guys. There any questions? Let me check. Oh, Raven, thank you. And Becky, Cheetahs, thanks. Sorry, I don't know my animals very well, guys. Hi, Lisa. And yes, Becky, I agree. Alfred has a very beautiful campus. All right, well, I thank you all for tuning in. Sorry we went so long today. We're 10:50. But really awesome stuff at Alfred University. Very small campus. So if you like that sort of thing, you might want to check it out further and go on and take a look at some of the videos. You saw as we went through all of these different buildings, many of them had videos that you can watch for further explanation from actual Alfred staff, students, and alumni. So I want you all to have a great day and join us again tomorrow for Tea at 10. Bye-bye, everybody.